You are on a diet, but you are not losing weight. You are taking probiotics, but you are not losing weight. You are taking supplements, but you are not losing weight. You are exercising, but you are not losing weight. You are doing everything that the industry tells you, what you have read, what you have heard, what you are aware of, but still, those pounds or those extra kgs are just not shedding. Where is it that your weight gets stuck? In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 reasons why, in spite of trying everything, your weight is not getting lost. Your body loves to be in a state of homeostasis. You know what is homeostasis? It is a state of perfect balance inside. So whether it is the Pancha Mahabhutas or the 5 elements around us, or whether it is the internal balance of the Vata, Pitta and Kapha doshas inside us, or whether it is the perfect balance of sodium and potassium within us, all the mineral balances within us, nutritional balances within us, gut microbiome balance within us, or the hormonal balance within us. Unless and until all of your body is in harmony, is feeling safe and balanced from within, your body is not going to shed weight. So the question really is not whether you took the supplement or the pill or the exercise that you did. The question is that, are you getting your basics right? Let's go through each one of these 7 reasons one by one. Number 1 is the hormonal imbalances. Did you know that this is the primary cause of weight gain and the main reason why you are not able to lose weight? A lot of people feel that this is because of the thyroid that I may have. So because I have a thyroid, I'm not able to lose my weight. But let me tell you, thyroid is only the third of the different hormonal imbalances that you may have. Then the first one primarily is your adrenal glands. Now these adrenal glands are placed on the kidneys, and these adrenal glands speak out in the form of a back pain, a mid-back pain, or just pain around the sides of your abdomen, waist pain, etc. This hormonal imbalance could also be because of insulin resistance, and this insulin resistance has a lot to do with the blood sugars. It does not mean that you are diabetic. It simply means that if your blood sugars are not in balance, then this may not necessarily show up as a diabetes condition, but your body may still be insulin resistant, wherein your body is producing a lot of insulin, but your cells do not want it anymore, and hence all of this is lying in your bloodstream as blood sugar. This could be because you ate too late in the night. This could also be because you have cravings to eat sweets mainly in the second half of the day. It could also be because you are just habituated of eating multiple times in a day. Breakfast, then a mid-meal, then your lunch, then a snack, then something before dinner, then after dinner a dessert or something before going to bed. This constant eating, even if it is in small portions, in small quantities and the healthy food, it's still training your body that I need to release insulin. Even if you have 4 pieces of groundnuts, your insulin is definitely going to come. So I'm not asking you to starve, but I'm definitely asking you to keep a gap between meals. So your breakfast, your lunch and your dinner are the 3 meals that you take on a maximum, not more than that. A little bit of snacking in healthy choices like your fruits or maybe your green juices or just some raw salad is fine. We also need to look at hormonal imbalances that may be because of estrogen, progesterone and the testosterone imbalances. And when these hormones are not in balance, it becomes difficult to lose weight. The second reason why somebody may not be able to lose weight is because of stress. Yes, whether it is an emotional stress, whether it is a mental stress, whether it is physiological or whether it is environmental because of certain allergens or allergies, or it could be because of our exposure to constant chemicals in the form of cosmetics or something that we are inhaling, fragrances, perfumes, laundry detergents, anything. When you have a constant exposure to either chemicals or to environmental pollutants or to stress in a physiological state or a mental or an emotional state, then yes, weight loss becomes a little difficult. This increases your cortisol levels, and cortisol increase means it is a stress hormone. It again goes back to the hormonal imbalances that we just spoke about. This increased cortisol gives an indication to your body that you need to be in a fight or a flight response, and you cannot be calm and relaxed at all times. And this fight and flight response makes sure that you are not able to lose weight. This excess cortisol also leads to an increased inflammation, and that is point number 3. This increased inflammation into your body because of toxin accumulation may be because of the food that you consumed, or it may be because of the thoughts and the kind of patterns that you are building in your mind, or it could be environmental reasons. So when you have these causes that are increasing your inflammation, then this inflammation can become a very big trigger to ensure that you are not losing your weight. The reason number 4 is an imbalance into your gut microbiome. There is a gut imbalance, which means there is a bad bacteria and good bacteria inside your gut, and both of these good and bad bacteria have to be absolutely in balance. If there is more bad bacteria, less of good bacteria, it is a state of dysbiosis, and it can lead to a variety of gut issues. If you have constipation, weight loss will be difficult. If you have IBS, weight loss will be difficult. If you have diverticulitis, weight loss will be difficult. If you have a lot of bacterial overgrowth, like a small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, then also weight loss will be difficult. If there is an imbalance in your gut, then you will be feeding more of the bad bacteria, which means the yeast may be fed better, or the candida will be fed better, because of which the imbalance continues, inflammation increases, and makes sure that you are not losing your weight. This gut imbalance is definitely that we need to address first, because a gut and a brain connection is what we all know. If your gut is not right, your mood is not right. You may have anxiety levels, depression levels, and so much more. Your memory, your focus, your concentration, and just a cheered up mood will all be impacted. This gut is also the place where 70% of your hormones are produced, and this place where 70% of your hormones are produced needs to be in a state of balance, because if the gut is imbalanced, the hormones are definitely going to be imbalanced. Reason number 5 is your nutrition or your diet. Just the word diet in itself is so limiting. People feel that I need to be reducing my calorie intake to be able to lose my weight. But do you know what you are doing in the process of losing those calories? Limiting those calories is also limiting on essential micronutrients and nutrients that your body wants to fulfill the requirement of bringing balance into your body, to set your hormones right, to do the repair where it is necessary. And if you are depriving your body of these essential nutrients, then your body is going to get into a deprivation state, a starvation state. And this starvation state brings about a response which is a famine response. What do you do in famines? You start hoarding things. That's exactly what your body does. When it's not getting enough, when it feels that it is starved, it starts hoarding. Hoarding what? Fat. And in this process of hoarding that fat, how are you supposed to shed those extra kilos? The 6th important reason for you not being able to lose your weight is your sleep. Remember that you actually lose weight in your sleep if you are not sleeping enough, or if the quality of your sleep is not good enough. No matter how much of exercise you are doing, your cortisol will be on the rise and you will not be able to lose weight. Your weight is actually lost when you are sleeping. When you are sleeping at the right time, when you are sleeping the right quantity, right number of hours, and you are sleeping the right quality, which means your deep, relaxed state. Our body has a biological clock, and this biological clock works according to the circadian rhythm, which says that in 9:30 in the night to 2 o'clock in the night is the time when your body is working on balancing your hormones. And at this point in time, latest by 10, if you are not sleeping, then in that case you are actually losing out on the time that was supposed to set your hormones into balance. When your hormones are not getting balanced, how are you supposed to lose your weight? So for all of you stressed people, maybe an ashwagandha at bedtime, just in a little bit of lukewarm water, will help. Or probably it could just be an external application of a magnesium spray under your feet. You have to try and see what brings your stress down, what makes sure that you get a good sleep. But sleep is something that you definitely cannot compromise. And the reason number 7 is, of course, something we all know, which is sedentary lifestyle. If you are not moving your body, how is it that you're going to lose weight? A lot of sedentary lifestyle today has become a norm, and this sedentary lifestyle is equated to the new smoking. This sedentary lifestyle will bring gut imbalances. This sedentary lifestyle will bring digestion issues. It will bring a host of other issues in your body, and you need to move to get that lymphatic drainage happening, to get the circulation happening. And this will happen with any exercise that you may choose. It can even just be 40 minutes of walking. And do you know that walking also helps in weight loss? Of course, there are certain essentials. You do not have to eat ultra-processed food. You do not have to eat the market-based bad oils. You do not have to be in an air-conditioned room all day. You need the sun. You need the sun on your scalp and on your body every single day for that vitamin D activation, which actually activates a lot of functioning of different organs into your body. Bring back all of these elements, and these elements are going to make sure that you have an internal harmony. This internal harmony will bring back the state of homeostasis, an internal balance, and this balance, I guarantee you, will ensure a weight loss. If you have loved the content, please like, share and subscribe. For you, it is just a click of button, but for me, it is a huge motivation to take this channel forward. Till we meet again in another video, Namaste. Share your comments. I would love to reply to each one of them personally. Namaste.